All right, what's going on, real estate family? So, the question of the day: what should you charge for your services when you are listing a property for a seller? What should you make the commission for the listing agent and the buyer's agent? Well, typically, a lot of realtors do 3%, so it's a total of 6. 3 going to the listing agent, 3 going to the buyer's agent. Now, in times, with all this technology era, people Googling and researching, and then they're looking around, they start getting kind of like, well, I don't really want to pay you 3%. So some people want to do it for sell by owner, or they want to negotiate your commission as a realtor. Now, everybody has their opinions on this, and I'm not here to tell you what you should do with your business. But I will say this: just be aware, sellers, if you ask a realtor to negotiate their commission structure downward from 3% to say 2.5% or even 2%, just be mindful that's the type of service you might get. So you get what you pay out in this case. So if you don't want to pay 3% and you want to save, get an extra 0.5% when you're already netting like over 90% of the profit in your sale, and you just want to get that extra little bit, then just be mindful that money could have went to marketing and staging, as an example, to help maximize you to get more profit on a bigger picture if they had that extra percent. But since you're taking it away from them, don't get mad if you get a 2.5% service from an agent instead of a 3%. That's the difference in, say, 10 to 15K. You would rather take in an extra few thousand and give up an extra potential 15K because your agent is now working with minimal funds on the return on their commission. And believe it or not, guys, there's a lot of agents that do stuff behind the scenes for you sellers that you don't even know, and they might not even tell you, or they might tell you towards the end and closing, like taking some of their commission and paying for you with the transaction fees, or covering other fees that the broker requires and things like that. And then they come out of pocket to help you in the difference of some things so they can get the deal closed. So like when agents are doing this, just be mindful that money that they make, a lot of them are at split brokerages, and it might not sound like a problem for you because you're like, hey, that's not my problem. I'm not a realtor. Well, guess what? I want to see if you hold yourself to that standard. If they tell you, well, it's not my problem, so if you don't value my services, then sell it yourself. Because a lot of you try to be for sell by owners, and then guess what? You end up coming back to a realtor because you see how much work really goes into it, how you can't market it like a realtor can. You don't have the resources and the knowledge, and quite frankly, you don't even get the return on value by selling it yourself, and that's proven. So majority of you don't. So with that being said, sellers, I'm gonna just be encouraging you and be real. You need to value your realtor, especially the ones that are working hard and going above and beyond for you. This is not strictly just about money. This is about respecting the industry, respecting the service that they're giving you. When you go out to eat and you tip and you don't leave a tip with a good waiter or waitress, how do you think that makes them feel, right? You want to discount their tip with good service? No. So be mindful of that when you're working with the realtor. Many blessings.